We have one public comment on this. Reginald James from the Black Caucus of California.
There you go, Reginald.
Calsac, sorry.
That young man comes from my district.
I'm also the student trustee for the Broad Community Colleges. Well, good afternoon, President Albiani, Vice President Izumi, board governors, members, vice chancellor, system staff, and our beautiful people here in the public. As it was said, my name is Reginald James. I'm the secretary for the Black Caucus of the California Student Association of Community Colleges, and thank you for the opportunity to speak on behalf of this today. When I began my education at the College of Alameda, I had a very difficult time. I didn't have a high school diploma at the time, but as you know, the community colleges have an open door policy, so I was able to attend. Unfortunately, because I didn't have the diploma and I didn't know about the ability to benefit, I wasn't able to get financial aid. And so with this, I, like a lot of students, started working full-time, graveyard, actually. And so if you combined, my lack of basic skills, lack of discipline, motivation, and sleep deprivation from working full-time, you can understand how I didn't do very well in school and actually ended up dropping out. But when I dropped out, I didn't know about withdrawing classes. And so what ended up happening, F's, D's, withdrawals. I actually got 1 C because I had been doing very well up to the point I dropped out. But at any rate, I ended up coming back a few years later. Some students, really encouraged me to come. And the difference that time was that besides having to continue, I was on academic probation. And so one of the things I ended up having to do was take a mandatory college success class. And so that taught me a lot of the basic skills, time management, studying, utilizing the library, etc. And also it joined the campus's Black Student Union. And so those two things put me in touch with a lot of different resources on the campus. So I was able to learn how to navigate on the campus. And really the BSU for me became my family on campus. And that was the group that supported me, because when I left school, nobody called me, nobody emailed me. We didn't have MySpace, so they couldn't send anything there. And so it was just like many students, I just vanished. And it was like no one cared. But this time, if I missed class, somebody would call me. I was in the community, so somebody might come by my job. Where were you at, Reggie? Anyway, just continuing on, one of the things that happened by joining the BSU, because like I said, we didn't have a Daraja program or an Umoja on our campus, but I was able to go to, I got very active in the BSU, joined the leadership, and actually ended up going to a conference called the Black Caucus Conference that was held in Compton at the time, and it was amazing. I mean, it changed my life. I was able to see a lot of other young people really engaged, and that was around the time of the March and Marches some time ago, so that was really inspiring to see all these young people so involved, so active and dedicated, and working for all students. So it was through the Black Caucus I found out about the program that was at Chabot, the Daraja program, or the African Scholastics program at San Francisco City College, Black Collegiate Club at Santa Monica. And I'm asking, man, I'm in Oakland. Why don't we have it here? And so fast forward to about maybe 2006 or so, the college president at the College of Alameda, Dr. Cervantes, told me about the Umoja conference that was taking place at DVC. And from there, as I tell you, I haven't looked back. I'm constantly, trying to make sure that, the Black Caucus, which I was able to become an officer of, that we were aware of what was going on with the Umoja. And I just really want to emphasize some of the core components that I see that had I had, I might be Reginald James, M.A. right now, opposed to just, Reginald James, and with no letters after my name or before my name. But like the mandatory orientation, when I first came to school, there was no orientation at all. My orientation was, you can, there's no bell that rings. They don't call your house if you don't come to class. And so that was my orientation in community colleges. That was not, the best thing to receive. And that was from my peers, actually. The guidance course, like the college success course that I took, really benefited me, taught me how to manage my time. And the financial aid and fee waiver information, which we get because of the Board of Governors fee waiver. And having a mentor, I think that's been the most positive thing for me through the Black Caucus. Don Dorsey, who's our advisor, He actually received the John Rice Award by you all last year. And so being able to access somebody like that has really impacted my life. And so I just want to say I really appreciate you for considering this, and I hope that, I understand the budget situation right now in our state, and so I really think long term this is something we're going to need to support, because again, as if this was here, a lot of other students wouldn't just be disappearing on our campuses. So thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. That was a wonderful.
Reginald,
Yes.
I see letters after your name in the very near future. You've got it.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to now call for the vote. All those who support the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Those who oppose? Any abstentions? Okay, you're legitimate now.
So would you like us to come back in perhaps May with a progress report and some data on the program?
Right.
Yes.
And maybe
Glad
a
to do that.
PCP.
Thank you so much.
Pastor.
I'd like to announce that I've been invited to attend 10th Annual Leadership College at El Camino College. And in fact, on the 16th, I've been invited to be a speaker. So I plan to be there.
I'll see you there, Pastor Smith.
All right.